Hey everyone, Brian with WorkshopAddict.com, and yard maintenance can be done very easily with a few very inexpensive and safe to use if you use some common sense chemicals. We have in front of us some 2,4-D, which will kill any broadleaf weeds, and we also have some 7 in front of us, which is a plant-safe insect killer. So if you have a beautiful yard, nicely kept lawn, and some great landscaping, you want to get those pesky dandelions or anything else that might grow in them out, you simply have to mix up some 2,4-D, mix it up about an ounce, ounce and a quarter per gallon, and you can go through and just spot spray your yard, or if you want to spray your whole yard, you can do that. The 2,4-D product will not kill anything that is a grass-like product. It's only for broadleaf use. Now, if you want to kill everything in an area, they have different burnout chemicals that you can get that are just brush killers, or you can try some Roundup. Roundup is actually pretty inexpensive these days. You can get it in its generic form, which is the geophosphate, for about 30 bucks a gallon, and you mix that again at maybe 1.5 to 2.5 ounces per gallon. Very easy to use. Now, if you have insect problems like ants, or you just want to keep things away, you can buy this 7. This is actually purchased from the grocery store. We buy it in concentrate. That's about $13 for that. And you can mix it up at anywhere between 1 ounce per gallon and 4 ounces per gallon. If I'm going after ants, I mix it a little bit more concentrated. It'll stick around a little bit longer in the soil, but it's usually good for about 30 days. You can spray it in trees, you can spray it on all your landscaping, you can spray it on your grass. You just basically want to keep your pets out of it for 24 to 36 hours, and don't let anyone lick it, obviously. Don't spray it on something you're going to eat. We use it a lot in pumpkins. We get those little pumpkin beetles out there, or melon beetles, whatever they're called, and they'll eat up the plants. We'll go through and just spray that and allow it to take care of all those little bugs that will eventually start eating the pumpkins. So there's a lot of easy ways to take care of your garden and your lawn. In our case, we are actually putting in a new lawn, which I am no model lawn right now because everything has been completely redone as far as our yard and how we're making some berms and different things. But we have a lot of weeds, so I've been spraying all those weeds as much as I can, trying to keep the yard down while we're waiting for fall to come so we can start to grow grass. But with that said, whatever you have to do with this, you have to come up with a decent sprayer. And last year, Ryobi came out with a 1-gallon 18-volt chemical sprayer, and it was awesome. It worked great as long as you cleaned it up at the end. I know my father had a couple of them, and he kept on getting his clogged up. It wouldn't work, wouldn't pump, but he just kept his chemicals right in it so he could come out and spot spray for weeds. When you're done using these, even a pump sprayer that you might have, a manual pump sprayer, you need to clean them out. I wouldn't keep chemicals in there. But either way, Ryobi came out with a new 2-gallon kit, which comes with a 2.0 amp hour battery. This is big enough that you can go out, spray a large variety of stuff. You can go around your whole yard. You could have enough 7 in there to spray around your whole house and different areas if you have a pool. Nice sized unit. And this unit here is something that I think most people can use. It's going to be around $89. Now, if you can get a $5 pump sprayer, but those are going to wear out really fast. And when you start pumping those, you get a lot of chemicals that come back up through that pump handle that get on your hands. And I guess I go back to safety first. Now, this unit has a built-in measuring cup. If you use this, know that the top is the only part that really keeps everything closed. So the chemicals will drip down this piece. So rinse it out when you're done, or if you use something like 7, which is really like a really thick milk, it'll just cake this and you'll have to really work to get this off. But just be smart about using it. They also include this shoulder strap. Now, I'm going to just say when I clean these units up, I completely go through, rinse them down. I get water everywhere. It's what's going to happen. And then I put a little soap in it, run the unit, and I empty the soap out, and then I run the unit again to put clear water through it to make sure that all the chemicals are out, and then I run it dry. What ends up happening with these straps is they get wet. They might get a little chemical on them, it soaks it in. So you end up with a strap that's dry but has multiple different chemicals on it. And If you're gonna use it, which I've tried it, I would much rather use this without it, but if you're gonna use it, make sure you take this off during any cleanup or wash it every time you're done, because the last thing you wanna do is put a bunch of different chemicals on your shoulder every time you're using this. Now, this unit does have a nice little thumb trigger, and the trigger can slide forward to lock itself on. You do have a brass piece at the end that will adjust your spray from a fan to a more direct. And if you're using this, you're going to buy this unit, there's a card inside, there's seals on this, and these chemicals will kind of get into the seals and they'll make them brittle. Ryobi will give you free seals for life if you register the product. I'd highly suggest that. Do not let this guy freeze. No matter if you think you're going to get all the water out of it or not, you won't. There'll be a little bit in there and it'll freeze, and the next year you go to use it and it won't work as well. It works excellent. I really like these things, so if you're a do-it-yourself kind of person, this is an easy way to take care of some things. You know, just spot spraying your yard. It can be fairly affordable to have someone come through and spray your yard, you know, $200 to $900, I guess. I can go out and spot spray the yard. This whole jug here has lasted me about 2 years, and it was 13 bucks. Spraying for ants or anything, 13 bucks, I can get by with it. Just have the cost of the sprayer, use a little common sense, and be safe. Pretty easy. So if you want to save some money, enjoy something where you don't have to pump it, Ryobi's got this option. Otherwise, use these chemicals, be safe about it, and enjoy saving some money and being bug and ant free and weed free. Now, if you do have some more viney type things that aren't getting killed with 2,4-D, try some Trimec. That is also a little bit more expensive. It contains 2,4-D in the chemical process of what's inside, but it will kill those viney plants a little bit better. If you want to kill a lot of brush, a lot of serious brush like around a ditch, Crossbow is another chemical that works really well. That one you want to be a little more safe with. It's going to kill, and even trees. It's pretty serious stuff. So no matter how you go at it, man, there's all kinds of options out there, from killing little pieces of broadleaf stuff to killing everything, or to getting rid of ants, food safe stuff, not food safe stuff. Do a little research on chemicals and enjoy it. Have some fun. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate your time, guys. Have a great day.